Hey guys, so it's time here to do a quick little comparison between the new Huawei Mate 8 and the iPhone 6s Plus here. Two very nice devices for those of you who like premium build quality. But which one gives you the better performance? We can have a look in this video. So we're just going to start off by booting them both on at the same time, so we can see how they perform here. We did do a camera test as well to see if the little sensor on the iPhone can keep up with the one on the Mate 8, which is very nice. You can see the boot up still going towards iOS 9.2.1, I think. So we are running the latest iOS software here, which you can see, and of course we're getting Android Marshmallow on the Mate 8, which is very nice with performance mode enabled. So you can see everything is closed down, I think. So nice fresh start here, and we can just open up some apps, day-to-day stuff, see how they respond. And that was quite similar. Took some time here to load the pictures. Dialer quicker here, definitely. WhatsApp, bit more time to bring up your keyboard there. And it's quite interesting because this is apparently supposed to be based upon iOS, like the EMUI software. I still think they have some way to go in regards to making it like iOS. iOS looks much more kind of smooth with the animations, a bit quicker with the camera here. So, but I can definitely see, you know, the influences. Faster with the clock on the Huawei. I think we have, where is it? Somewhere on here. I can never find the messaging app on the iPhone. There we go. So let's try the messaging. So not big difference. App Store. So quicker again. To me it seems like the iPhone is doing quite well here, even though it is a little bit older. So it looked like the iPhone was a bit quicker for the game. So I'm probably going to give it to the iPhone here when it comes to the app opening. Just seems to be that little bit more kind of responsive here. People are going to say you iPhone fanboy, but you know, it is what it is. That was a different screen. Maybe we have the calculator. We do like the calculator. So that was very quick on the Mate 8, but it's not going to change my mind. So we're just going to check out the web browsing, so we can see how they compare. Just going to clear down the cache, and also on your Google Chrome you have the same kind of thing here. Clear everything off. So we're nice and fair for the web browsing, and we're just going to go to some websites here like Kotaku and then see which one loads faster. Go. So this is finished loading, no bar at the top. So I'm going to give that to the iPhone. I did refresh it there accidentally, but See, that's very easy to refresh. I think they should remove that. It's quite annoying. You're gonna refresh. Okay, maybe I messed it up a bit there. We can just try a different one. GameSpot. So let's go. Oh, very nice quick load on the Mate 8, but this is finished with the bar. So it came up with the page like quicker here on the Mate 8, but you can see the bar's gone on the Safari platform. So, you know, it is what it is. And again, you can see the bar's gone. So one more. iPhone's doing very well here with the, you know, new generation handset. This will keep the iPhone fanboys happy. So that was quite similar that time. We have loaded faster here though on this page, you can see, but we are still waiting for the bar on the Mate 8. So I think generally you're going to get faster kind of browser on the iPhone, which I wasn't expecting actually. But then again, you know, the A9 very competent chip, so it is you know, still very good. So we can have a look at the multitasking here. So we're just going to go back to what we were doing before. So you can see a little bit of a stutter here. But they're about the same, I think, when it comes to coming back up with it again. Maybe the to really compete with the iPhone, Huawei needs to work on its software polish. It's certainly got the hardware locked down, you know, among the best when it comes to the hardware. But I think they definitely need to touch up when it comes to the software, really. But generally, you can see the multitasking very good here. You know, no obvious reload. Open my mouth and it goes and reloads. So maybe that one. So we'll give it to the iPhone again. Starting to sound like a broken record here. iPhone again. Try the game. So a little bit quicker here, straight in there. I did notice that. But you know, generally I'd say the multitasking is quite good, but it could definitely be, you know, scope for improvement when it comes to the comparison against iOS here 9.2.1, which I think is like, you know, amazingly optimized. But you know, how do they compare when it comes to the cameras? We can have a look at that particular aspect, because you know, some people do like to see the camera comparison here. So we did do some low light shots that we can have a look at starting off. And generally, you know, I think that both of them did quite well when it came to the low light performance. Didn't notice a huge difference actually between them. You can see here like quite a big amount of detail. If I can get the same picture wherever it is, there we go. So basically, you know, there's quite a lot of detail here, even though the light conditions were not the best, which I did test them in. And you know, I think generally I couldn't see too much of a difference really, except for the crop shot kind of ratio obviously. So you can have a look at the good light shots as well, similar story really, not a massive difference. I think that in terms of the video recording, you're going to have a 4K advantage again on the iPhone. Very surprising they didn't include that with the Mate 8, which is a flagship phone. You can have a look at the video comparison between them here. Also, I'd say that when you're zooming in on something on the iPhone, the focus seems to be more stable right now. But I think some people have picked up on that with the Mate 8, and Huawei are already aware of that, so they might fix that in the future. But nevertheless, you can see here, as I said before, the Mate 8, very powerful phone, competes very well against some other Androids on the market. But when it comes to the iPhone here, there's definitely some I think room for improvement when it comes to software polish to get it up to the level of the iPhone. But the iPhone is like probably twice the price when you compare like the 64 gig model, and so that is getting this for cheaper at the end of the day, with a bigger battery, bigger display. So there's definitely some positives there, micro SD expandability, but if you do need your like premium performance, then the iPhone's your man, I think. But yeah, just a quick little comparison here. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.